Hey guys, Aidandabest here on another video. Today, I'll be doing a review of HELLUVA BOSS Episode 2 entitled Lululand. So yeah, before this video begins, I know most of you aren't subscribed. Please subscribe. I make a voice acted series called Fallen Angels, Gotcha series, not a voice acted series, but a voice acted Gotcha series entitled Fallen Angels. And then, yeah, I also do gameplay videos and stuff, so yeah, if you enjoy this video, go check that out. Anyways, so basically, this episode starts off with, Stolas in a flashback going to talk to his daughter, who's like a little kid at this point, and his daughter's named Octavia. Oof. And then we get like this really cool 80s song, 80s themed music video kind of song. I don't know, I really like this sequence. It's really good. Honestly, the musical bits in Vizzy Pop's videos is really good, and any kind of musical bits just is a massive improvement. And well, not improvement, but like makes anything she makes so much better because I love musicals. So yes. So yeah, and then we cut to present day where she wakes up like where the world is burning down, or like listening to a song. That's kind of what her deal is in this episode, because her parents are fighting constantly. Because, you know, Stolas kind of cheats on her constantly. Although she seems like a very enraged human being. Anyways, a normal, anger-motivated person, so that's fun. I don't know. I personally really like this episode for the characterization it adds to Stolas, because it adds a bit more to his character besides being very intense, let's say. Oh, geez. Those scenes, though. Yeah. But I found his care for his daughter was nice, and getting to see more aspects of his character was really good. Another thing I find interesting, especially with this episode, is, well, not interesting, but, like, great about this episode, is how funny it is, because it actually is really funny. And I really like the jokes in it. Although, one thing that I don't know, is interesting that kind of was hinted at the end of the first episode and this. Or, well, not the pilot, but the first. It's weird. I don't know if pilot's episode 1, quote unquote, but you know. So, yeah, apparently he wants a three-way with Moxie and Millie? I mean, that is very questionable. Alright, sure. But, yeah, basically, they end up going to, you know, Lululand, which I felt like Millie in this episode was really good because we actually got quite a bit more lines and characterization out of her. Because while the pilot did a decent job of characterizing her, I feel like episode 1 really let her be on the wayside of it, where she barely had any lines or screen time. It was mostly focused on Moxie. I feel like this episode really does a better job of like balancing the characters out and giving them each good moments. So yeah. Although I'm a bit surprised Luna didn't actually get any screen time. She had like one line during this whole episode and didn't even make an on-screen appearance. Also, just saying, Moxie throws morphine near a baby. I'm concerned. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, like, are they alive? Can they die? It's the real question. I don't know. It's confusing. But yeah, I really feel like Millie, especially during this episode, because, you know, she's really happy and has memories. Apparently, we know Millie now has siblings. So yeah, we get to learn a character fact. Again, really solid comedy happens here, like, especially with the mascot, you know, at the moment where he literally says, or like, Moxie's like, I bet you're a pervert, and then leaves, and he's like, yeah, I am. So yeah, and especially the moment with Octavia and the corporate shame, or this reeks of corporate shame. Like, again, solid bits like that are really funny. And if you haven't seen this episode, which I doubt people watching this video haven't seen an episode, but if you haven't, seriously, go check it out. What are you waiting for? Watch it! So, yeah, they make a joke about, you know, over-expensive novelties as well at, like, parks. And then they end up going to, like, the circus area of Lululand, where we have this creepy animatronic clown gesture thing. When we actually get to see a bit of past of Blitz, so yeah, that's cool. Apparently he worked at the circus area. Even though it was referenced that he was called like a clown during the pilot, so he was a literal clown. And they do a Has-Been Hotel reference. This is what I live for. Has-Been Hotel! I'm still waiting on the series. Where is it at? I want to see the whole series. Yeah, and definitely jokes about copyright and making lawsuits disappear. It was just really solid comedy. And you also get a bit more musical of this, because, musicals are fun. And then we get, like, a whole, like, they go to, like, a carny booth where Francis joke about, how scammy they are. Seriously, like, especially, like, the bottle things where you throw a ring around a bottle, and you have to make it around a lid? They literally sized the bottle up so big where it's really hard, if not impossible, for that ring to be around that bottle. So yeah, that's fun. Apparently the carny guy has the hots for Millie. So yeah, that was interesting. Although I do think the action scenes, especially of Fire and Blitz versus the animatronic, is great. Just great in general. Although, one thing we'll say is the emotional scene at the end was actually pretty good. And decent, Because, like, it does kind of go back to what it was stated in the beginning where she had a nightmare about being left alone in the castle and she fears her father's gonna leave her. So, yeah. I mean, hey. Decent characterization. Although I'm still waiting on getting more information about Luna because she's definitely lacking in there. Although Millie in this episode is precious. Just saying. Millie is precious. Do not hurt the bean. I will attack with great ferocity. You do not know the rage of me. And then major other events that happen in this episode which I really enjoyed. I don't really know. I mean, the ending was nice, especially. So, yeah. I mean, there's not really much to say in line of this episode. This episode just really was a solid episode. And it was really good and really funny. And I personally, if you haven't seen this episode, I would watch it if I were you. I mean, I would say it's a lot better than episode 1, in my opinion. I don't know why. Episode 1 was good, but I feel like this has a lot better of a spreading over character interactions and getting a lot more, I guess, individual, like, focus and stuff. Where we get, more focused in moments and stuff. And it does a lot better of that than episode 1, where it was mostly just focused on Moxie, where everyone else was left a wayside. Although episode 1 was important, especially establishing, how missions usually go for them. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I really liked this episode. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, leave a like, a comment, share it with your friends. If you haven't checked out Fallen Angels, watch it. What are you doing? How could you not see it? Yeah, but I seriously do recommend watching it, watching the episode and Fallen Angels. So yeah. Yeah, anyways, this is the end of the episode. Bye, guys!